welcome to another edition of Nash Inc Reviews. Well, it's time to continue with our Alex the Kid high-tech world review. Can it get any better? Or is it just going to remain as a steaming pile of horse? Now before we do anything, we need to enter a password. Now this isn't the longest password in history, but it's still needlessly complicated. Why is there uppercase letters and lowercase letters? It should be one or the other. And it should only be 4 characters long. It doesn't need to be any longer. As if anybody is going to be stupid enough to try every combination possible rather than play the damn game. Before we continue, we have a recap. Alex has finally assembled the map and left the castle. Yes, we know. The wind carries Alex to the far corners of the woods. Yes, we know, we saw it. This game is treating us like we played the game blind. I mean, come on. There are ninja hunting for Alex in the woods. Why? Can Alex get to the arcade before it closes by 5 o'clock? Oh yeah, that's right. One tiny little thing I forgot to mention. There's a time limit. Yeah, and guess what happens if it reaches that limit? No, go on, guess. You know you want to. Come on, guess. Alright, I'll give you a big hint. And so let's... Whoa, hey, look at this. Hey, this doesn't actually look too bad, does it? Oh, so you may think, but unfortunately, this does look decent, but it's ruined by 3 things. Now, the first thing you've probably already noticed by yourself. It only takes up half the screen, which wouldn't be so bad, but do we really need half the screen to tell us how much money we've got? I mean, that is just a waste. In the castle level, it wasn't too bad because you needed all that extra space to read the text. Not that it ever made much sense, but... Secondly, you can't go through the tree branches, and this wouldn't be so much of a problem, but you die with 1 hit. If you're boxed in, you're gonna die. Why can't I just go up through the tree branches? Looking at Sonic for an example, you can pass through nearly every platform in the game. Now imagine you couldn't do that. Imagine you had to go right round the platform and jump up it. Yeah, sounds like fun, right? Not. Lastly, every time you fire a shuriken, you freeze for a second. Now admittedly this isn't too bad, most games do it, but, well, I think it's time for another example. In Shinobi 3, the game feels more fluent, you have much more room to move about, and there's a life bar, so if you get hit, it's not too much of a problem. These 3 problems are what causes the game to be from decent to just unplayable. But at the very least, when you get a game over, you don't have to start at the beginning of the game. All you need to do is select resume a saved game and you can continue on. Although, I don't know if they were trying to go easy on you, or they must have thought, hey, let's make them suffer some more. Who are these people who are after you? Maybe because you're going to play Sega games, maybe they are Nintendo fanboys. But that's kind of odd because the colour that's usually associated with Sega is blue, so where... Oh, never mind. Almost. Oh, damn it. Oh, this game is so unfair. Just 1 hit, at least you don't have to go to the start of the game once you get beat. What the hell? I swear I didn't press anything. What's going on? Oh no, no! Oh, come on! Oh, you don't need to put in the password again, do you? And there wasn't even a time limit to indicate that that was going to happen. No, wait. Why should it happen at all? I personally hate games that do that. You know, the games that give you a time limit. But what if you're called away or the phone goes off? But at least with Tekken it gives you a warning. I also find it odd that Alex doesn't have any money at the start. I'm really curious as to how he was planning to spend money in the arcade. Or maybe it was always his plan to pick up money on the ground, in the sky, or even in clouds and treasure chests. But I can tell you one thing right now, money in this game is absolutely pointless, because you never actually need to buy anything in this game. In most games, let's take Final Fantasy IX for example, you can collect money to purchase items to make the game easier for yourself. It's not necessary, but it comes in handy if you're in a bit of a pinch. It's a classic system that's worked since Zelda, and as new as Resident Evil 5. And that's kinda strange having a Resident Evil game where you can purchase items, but it's a tried and true formula, obtaining money to get upgrades, weapons and items. That's worked for ages and it works now. So finally we get to the town. And now you may think that there's a couple of interesting things to do around here. But no, you'd be wrong. It's still a waste of time. The only interesting thing that happens around here is that you can pick up a back scratcher at the store and sell it on. But like I said, money is pointless. Used by Lincoln. Oh god, they honestly expect us to believe a lot in this game, don't they? So to proceed any further, you're gonna need a travel pass. And this is the part of the game what I like to call, how the fudge do I get that travel pass? The rules of the game are simple. Pick the right one, and you get to go through it and complete the rest of this game. Pick the wrong one, you die. So here we go. Option number 1. Obtain a printing press and make a fake. Option number 2. Eat 3 hot dogs and win a pass. Option number 3. Ask the guard to let you through. Option number 4. Obtain a gun and shoot your way through. Option number 5. Talk to the samurai. Finally, option number 6. Pray to God. So if you picked option number 1,
I was certainly said. Come on.
You'd be 100% wrong, because the guard at the gate can tell it's a fake. By the way, did you notice the pun here? The guard says kid and spelt with 2 D's and your last name's Kid. Because that's funny, right? Maybe not. If you picked option number 2,
I was certainly said. Come on.
Also incorrect. Do you know why? Because there isn't even a promotion going on. But even if there was, as soon as you eat that 3rd hot dog, you're dead anyway. If you picked option number 3,
I was certainly said. Come on.
That's also wrong, because the guard arrests you as soon as you ask him 3 times. Wait, what? He arrests you for trying to find out information. How does that work? Imagine in Final Fantasy 7 if they did that. If you go up to somebody and all of a sudden the game over screen comes up. It's like, what the hell? The game punishes you for trying to find out things.
What? You're trying to find out things by asking me 3 times? How dare you, impudent kid!